Welcome everyone, it's time for more colonyship, where last time we got into exploring the pit, the wonderful place that we are in right down here. Very lovely, got to know a lot of people, got to know a lot of shops, learn a little bit about, how things work. For example, if we go into inventory, we can see that I have a bionic implant, an ocular implant, which gives me +1 perception. Now I can have 3 of those based on my stats, and the way that little mechanic worked, it felt like I can just add more right now if I want to, and have the money obviously. But I've decided to just keep this one because this is something we actually found, and it looked like I could add anything anyway, so I don't 100% know how that works. But I decided to just wait with that. We're very early in the game, so maybe don't go overboard with the implants just now. There might be implants that I want to have more than the ones that were available in that particular kiosk. So learned a bit about that, and then quite quickly, I will say, I got into the politics of this place, which means that I went down to talk to Tanner. He's the guy down here. He told me to go to Abe's over here and pick up Evans, which we have. Evans is with us. He is the guy down here, and basically said, get him, because the mission that we have, which is the Holy Grail, we're gonna travel to the armory. He said that, well, there's gonna be some fighting down there. Maybe you need a friend. So we got Evans, lovely, but when we did, some of Jason's people showed up. Jason being the, I don't know exactly what his title would be, but like community leader or something. But a person who also wants to collect taxes from the different shops in the area. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call them taxes, more like shakedown money, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that those taxes go to the people who live here. I'm just gonna assume that that is the case. Now, we managed to talk them away. However, Braxton, together with his lovely regulators, the people who are down here, they came and shot them. I did not do anything, but yes, Braxton then came up with a plan, which is the crossroads confronted Jonas. And basically said, go to Jonas, say that he can no longer be here, take everything over. He trusted me real quickly, which I don't know what I feel about that, but it's interesting, that's for sure. So we're gonna get to that. I don't think that that is gonna be my main priority in this episode, and I think that most likely we're just gonna go to Camp Town, because we have a couple of things over here. An override module, I believe, is in here. I believe hydroponics might be here. I believe that the implants is over here. So there's a bunch of stuff that's in Camp Town. So that, I think, is where we're going to be heading. Before that, though, I just want to quickly talk about my character and who I want to be. Who are you, by the way? You're just standing here chilling with us. I mean, you can, but it's a bit weird. Anyway, yes, my character. When I've been playing RPGs now on the channel in the past, I've tried to sort of come up with a character, if you would. That is to say, who is my character? What are they going to do in various situations? Given that an option exists that sort of works. And I haven't really done that for this character, I realized. I talked a little bit, I think, about it in the previous episode, but since then I have thought about it more, and I think I've come up with an idea. And the idea is literally based on what happened in the last episode, which means that I'm gonna go for a politician-style playthrough. By which I mean, here's the thing, if we go into our character, now you might not necessarily see this, potentially, but I am already up to level 5 in persuasion and streetwise. That is that I'm competent, getting good at, but don't stand out from the crowd just yet. But I'm actually pretty good at it. So I think I'm gonna start utilizing this and try to be as talkative as I can throughout conversation. Obviously, sometimes it might not be possible and I might fail, so that's fine. But try to talk my way out of situations more than go for guns. Like, for example, I thought after the incident over at Abe's that maybe I should just have killed them. I mean, hindsight and all of that, but I'm happy that I did what I did. But that's one part of it. The other part of it is, you know, what decisions do I take? And the decisions I'm going to take are going to be primarily for the sake of community, but ultimately for my own purposes. So I want power. I want to be the most powerful person, which means that Jonas, I don't know if I'm gonna take him out or not. Kind of depends on the conversation I'm most likely gonna have with him. And I think the sentiment here is gonna be ask not what I can do for Jonas, but rather ask what Jonas can do for me. And that, I think, is gonna be quite interesting. So I'm gonna try and rise to the top. Maybe I'm gonna be utilizing Braxton for that. We shall see. I have no idea what this game will allow you to do, so all of this is obviously right now fairly hypothetical, but we'll see when we get there, I suppose. With that, let's move on. And we are gonna not go to Camptown immediately. I've basically gone to almost every location and talked to almost every person as far as I'm aware. We still have the Church of the Elect. That would be... Is this gonna be the first of the actual... factions, I think. Because we had the Protectors. I don't think I've had any Protectors. We have the Regulators, but they're not, like, part of that. If we go into here, we can actually see it. We have the Protectors, the Brotherhood, the Church, and the Covenant. The Brotherhood isn't really who we've been talking to. Would Jonas be part of the Brotherhood? Maybe. Now, the Covenant, we haven't even heard of, so I don't know what that is. That might be the Mutants, maybe. Potentially. So, yeah, this could very well be the first interaction I have with someone of the four factions. So we have Solomon. That is a very pious name right there. Hello, sir. So had you come here to find your purpose, the preacher asks by way of welcome. Either the church has fallen in rough times, or they deliberately chose a minimalistic design. The only ornamentation is an oversized metal cross welded to the back wall. Not even wood, then. Well, okay, fine, there probably isn't a whole lot of wood on this ship. Well, actually, there could be. I mean, hydroponics should have trees, I should think. Two deacons flank the altar, a featureless metal oblong look on impassively, and of course they have weapons. Very, very religious, that. The submachine guns cradled on their arms suggest theirs is a militant faith. Okay, so, okay, what purpose could I find here? So doing the Lord's work, of course. How else would we prove our devotion to the Lord? How else would we end our trials and arrive at our destination? I don't think putting devotion to the Lord will get us there any faster. So I don't understand what God has to do with a spaceship. Or, amen, brother, it is a fool who thinks that the Lord will let us into the promised land before we're ready. Or I hear your brother, just tell me what needs doing. Is it a fancy way of saying you'd like to hire me to do a job? You know what? Okay. You might be religious and I might not be, but if you have a job for me that makes money for me, yeah, I can help. So you can say that, Franz the preacher. One of my deacons was taken prisoner. I want him back. Okay, well, tell me a little bit more here. I sent it to James MacLeod, the preacher says reluctantly. If MacLeod and his crew were to pay the church a tenth of what he makes from his scavenging business, people would take notice. Others would follow his example. Okay, so you want the tithing here. You're lucky MacLeod didn't use a deacon for target practice. You think shaking down will make you popular. Yeah. Is that actually what you think is going to happen here? It's not a shakedown, the preacher says irritably. We are offering him the spiritual boon of serving the Lord and potentially more practical support. Such an arrangement will demonstrate that the Lord holds sway in the darkest zones. He misspoke there a bit. Yep, we, not the Lord. Strength is the only language these people will understand. Okay, what happened to your deacon then? So, yeah, that is the same thing. Okay, fine, I'll take that. Okay. Why are you helping him? Asks Evans. Well, I like the fact that your companions do butt in here. I like that. MacLeod is one of us. You'd have done the same thing if some clown tried to shake you down. Okay, big answer here. Do the same. I've shot that deacon in the face, and after I did, I'd get ready to shoot Solomon's bounty hunters next. If he's one of us, MacLeod knew the rules of the game before he started playing, and he doesn't get to quit at halftime. You all people should know that. What? I'm a little bit confused. Okay. I mean, why do you care that MacLeod has someone imprisoned? Like, MacLeod can still be one of us, but he might have made a mistake. Alright, watch your mouth, boy! Okay. We're talking about serving a god. Okay, we don't say that. Sure, it can be a powerful ally. I like MacLeod. I have no idea who MacLeod is. MacLeod went too far. We're going to right the wrongs in the pit will be better for it. Job's a job, unless you want to go back to Abe. Yeah, you know what? Let's be just super pragmatic about this. A job's a job. I'm not doing this for the church or for anything like that, but I mean, or can I say that he went too far? Yeah, you know what? As I said just moments ago, I'm playing a politician's game here, and right there, that's for the community, damn it. So we're gonna decide what's right or wrong, asks Evans, the frown's face grown deeper. Cut the crap, Evans. Since when is kidnapping deacons a matter of perspective? MacLeod crossed the line and we're going to set him straight, that's all. Or might as well. We can't possibly make the pit any worse than it is, but we might make it better, yes. So that, both good answers, actually. Both good answers. I'm just gonna say that he crossed the line here. And he refused to see things your way. Well, for his sake, let's hope he doesn't. We'll burn the bush when we get there. You know what? Yes. If that happens, well, then that is what happens. Okay, well, he spits, but that's the matter. Okay, so Evans didn't quite like that. I do wonder if we go into here. Like, is there a... Does he have like what he likes about me? Not entirely sure. But we apparently got some Did I get diplomacy? Had I diplomacy before? I think I had. Yes. Alright then. With that said, there's a door here that I can pick. So we're gonna go pick a door. So let's do that. Pick the lock. Maybe be stealthy, potentially. Oh, hello. Oh. Alright then, I just picked your lock, got into your room with a gun in hand, and a woman is half asleep in an old worn-out chair and a half-empty bottle of whiskey on a makeshift table in front of her. When you take another step, she opens one eye and glances at you. Lord giveth, sighs the woman, and reluctantly opens the other eye, forcing herself awake. How'd you like to make 500 credits for 5 minutes work? Okay, what the hell is going on here? So you passed 2 tests, says the woman, reaching for the bottle. First, you picked the lock on my door. To be fair, the lock is shite, but it still takes some skill. Second, you clearly have a certain moral flexibility, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Okay, so, I like that I'm very blunt here. What do you want me to steal? A key. How else are we gonna get in? Okay, well, still a key where you can pick the lock. Okay, exactly why do you need me here? He knows me, so he'd be on guard. That's why I need you, okay? So who the hell is this he person? His name is Samson, ex-military by the looks of him. He favors the engine fuel bar in Camptown, but he's awfully tight-lipped even when drunk. My guess is he came into some money not entirely legal and decided to disappear. Can't find a better place than the pit, eh? He gives a low profile and rents a cheap room, but it's all an act. I saw him skulking around in the outskirts one day and followed him. He led me straight to his stash, but it's locked tighter than a steel drum. Okay, now where's the key? So, ooh. Well, thank you. Let me show you. It gives some insights into the questionable art of picking pockets. I literally got that up from 1, right? Bloody hell. Okay. I mean, I could pay for some more lessons. There's plenty of time for that later. Alright, well that was intriguing. But alright, as we are in the world where we have some sort of a... let's say... Is it... Well, okay, it's sort of like in Elder Scrolls, but also I was actually more thinking about Planescape Torment, where we can pay people to teach us things. That might be a thing. So, hello guys. None of you want to talk? Okay, we just... it's a bit tricky to get here, because you... Why is the camera not showing us the interior? Oh, but I'm already here. Alright then. So we come down here. Why does it feel like this is... like more posh than where we were? It probably isn't, you know. I probably just scratched a thing before. Okay, so there is... Okay, there's a thing I can lockpick here. We have money and stuff like that. Let's pick this lock. Open this up. Hello. Okay, just I'll grab it. Don't you worry. That was no interior to that thing. We have more stuff that we can use for, rather use our electronics on. More modules, which I haven't found a use for just yet, but we will. Now we have Old Earth oh, that's a bit more bright and shiny than I thought about, or thought it would be. So a proprietor here, hello. So welcome to the Old Earth Emporium. The proprietor is so excited you almost can't tell it's a pitch. Where do you want to go, my friend? Do you want to walk the streets of ancient Rome, sail the seven seas before they went toxic, save Earth from brain-eating alien invaders? Okay, what are you selling exactly here? Movies, he says, just like the olden times. What you're looking at here is a fully immersive simulation, which is smack dab in the middle of the action. Back before the mutiny, this magic box was a training simulator used to upload skill sets into a person's melon. Achieve in minutes what it takes decades to learn in the real world. Now imagine what this level of tech can do for modern entertainment. Forget about everything else you've seen and done. I'm talking about the best damned experience of your entire life. Okay, so you're telling me you have a machine that can load skills into people's minds like software in the computer. I mean, that's way more important than movies, mister. So it sure can if you have an authorization token. Okay, something to look out for. The proprietor replies dryly. He's plainly frustrated by how insistently you're missing the point. Do you have such a thing? No, you don't. So why not take a load off and enjoy some of Earth's finest films instead? Okay, no. Tell me more about the tokens. Well, the ship authority kept a pretty tight fist around them, as I understand it. They didn't want just anybody to take a ride and come out a super soldier or a nuclear engineer. I mean, that sounds like a good idea on this ship, though. I think the mutiny showed they were pretty much bang on the money there. So you need one of them thingies to access the fancy cognition protocols. The token routes the request to the central computer and pop, out comes another productive member of society. Well, where are these tokens? So other than filling out a form in triplicate with the ship authority, no place. I mean, maybe there are some lying around here and there, but how bored would you have to be to go looking? Don't answer that, because I've already got the cure. How about a nice World War IV flick? It's about the crew of damaged hunter-killer force to land in a pacification zone. Classic of the genre, it's non-stop action. You're gonna love it. Okay, so how many wars have there actually been, like World Wars 4, you say? 5. Probably 6 or 7 by now. No reason to stop when you got a good thing going, right? Okay, so World War IV, what happened then? The African War, apparently, the Nigerian Confederacy versus the Empire of the Congo. So the Nigerians were subjugating their neighbors and calling it a confederation, while the Congolese were busy expanding their borders in all directions. Didn't take long for their interests to clash. Surprisingly, China and Europe backed Nigeria, their biggest trading partner. The Pan-American Protectorate and the Caliphate sided with the Congo, probably to spite the European Federation and take them down a notch, just as they say is history. Did we win? Like, where am I from? Am I from, like, the Pan-American Protectorate, maybe? So, well, after 3 years of fighting, everybody said they won. The enemy got to keep the north. Most of it was raised anyway, but we did liberate the south. Okay, so we can go into more general stuff now. Earth before we left then. So the founding fathers called it Sodom and Gomorrah. I wonder what they called this little slice of heaven, says the proprietor, gesturing around him. Yep, probably not much more. Do you think that things were better before the mutiny? Compared to all this? Hard to imagine worse, says the proprietor, scratching the back of his head. Of course, if you listen to the Brotherhood, the ship was nothing but a floating prison before the mutiny. If you listen to the Protectors, it was paradise lost, so the truth's gotta be somewhere in between, not that it matters now. Well, what about the Church? Church? They blamed the ship authority for the collapse and the mutineers for plunging the ship into chaos, which put them at odds with both the Brotherhood and the Protectors. The chaplain general says that had the church been in charge, none of that would have happened, but I have a feeling that he's talking about his plans for the future, not the past. Alright, since we have an in now, when I say in, we have an idea, we need some authorization tokens, and I have an Old Earth Emporium. Right, it's added to the map, cool. So we can fast travel here if we should want to. Now we have manpower, staffing solutions. Ooh, you have people I can hire maybe. So what can do you for manually is forward and puts a smile and keeps it for his clients, and then we can't do anything. So you are for later then. Gotcha. But why? I don't know. So let's get into this place. The courthouse. Well, that sounds... Court? Oh. Court in session and everything. Well, this is... Okay. Chief Justice is here. Okay, lovely. We're gonna go and have a chat with you. What do we have? We have synthetic meat, 200 flavors. Why would I need 200 flavors of meat? Alright. Show me a woman to taste one. Show you someone who's sick of ingesting end tabs, says the meat man excitedly. He gestures you closer. What am I selling, you ask? Real synthetic meat paste infused with old world flavors not seen since planet Earth. What would you say to a salty New Yorker or tomato-y marinara red? What about spring mix? Yeah, you look like a spring mix woman for sure. Okay. Exactly why would I want spring mix meat? My friend, we do it all. The salesman squeezes an oily, colorless substance out of a grubby tube and rubs it between his fingers. See what I'm saying? 60% organic. Eat it raw or stir fry it Earth style. This is the closest you'll ever get to eating real buffalo, but the actual Earth animal never tasted half this good. I have my doubts. Why? Because even the ancients didn't have our flavor infusion technology. Plucking up another unmarked tube, he squeezes a cayenne-colored glob in a plastic cup. The Danish blue melts in your mouth. I gotta warn you though, close your eyes and you might think you're sitting under a tree by a river of water someplace eating a blue Danish thing, whatever that is. So how exactly would you make synthetic meat here? Our starter cells come from fungal protein, a side benefit of the fungus infestation in hydroponics. Lovely. We grow the cells in a protein-rich serum decanted from the biorecyclers, which incidentally reduces the load on the ship's recycling systems while providing a steady supply of delicious, nutritious meat paste. Win-win! So, okay, the biorecyclers are where dead bodies get dumped, you know. Well, the keyword is recycle, smiles the salesman. Let's not dwell on what goes in. What matters is what comes out. Mostly purified organic compost, chock full of nutrients and minerals. I mean, where do you think MDAPs come from? Well, apparently it's just soil and green everywhere. Lovely, okay, so... people are fairly relaxed about eating recycled humans. Lovely. Okay, jobs. You say hello, Earl. So you know how to handle firearms, the prepare to ask? Apparently not a man for pleasantries. Well, no fingers lost just yet. Or I know how to solve problems, if that's what you're asking. I don't need a gun to do that. Let's say that, see what he says. Well, excellent, he replies. You're hired. Hired for what exactly? Why do you think someone hires a gun hand? Either because he expects trouble or is planning to stir some up. Pays 100 credits on completion, nothing up front. Are we in business? Are we in business or aren't we? I mean, sure. Alright, the proprietor says approvingly. The client is a fellow by the name of Trevor Chauncey, known around these parts as Chance. He's got a meet set up with the Granger boys to sell some kind of doohickey, but he's worried things might get dicey. If they do, you get to stand between him and a hail of bullets. Okay, so first off, I think, what's up with the Grangers? The outfit's just trying to reclaim hydroponics over in C-Deck. Well, we are going to go there anyway, so good. They buy parts and pay good money for them. Paying for salvage attracts all kinds of customers, some desirable, some not. Okay, right, well, if they're buying a thing from Chance, what's he worried about? Probably trying to get swift and sell them some junk, gussed up like valuable tech. If I'm right and they see through his bullshit, he'll have a problem on his hands. And since he's the client, his problems are your problems. We good? I mean, I haven't fired a gun yet. And at some point we are gonna fire a gun and get into combat, so okay, we shall see what happens. You can find Chance in a nearby bar, which he doubles up as his office. Tell him Earl sent you. Cool, cool, cool. And where would that be? Maybe the moonshine? There's Chance, lovely. We have a person to steal from. Probably not the person we're supposed to steal from, though. Alright then, we have some more stuff. I can steal this, but not right in front of him. That I don't know how this game functions with regards to this, because like as we saw in the last episode, there's no, as far as I'm aware, button to sneak. So like if I click this, is it just if I succeed, I succeed? It doesn't matter if anyone sees or not. It's just a successful steal includes, you know, making sure no one saw me. I mean, at some point I might just have to try, just to test the theory, basically, because I have stolen one thing, but the person I stole it from was sleeping, so I don't think that counts. But alright, we have a storekeep here. Hello. So welcome to Hidden Kill, says the storekeeper, giving you a quick appraising look. You carry high-end merchandise for the discerning customer like you. He adds with less certainty. Okay, well, anything special? So, ooh, master trader, huh? Well, I'm not a master trader. I don't know what the asterisks are for. Special goods to sell them as fast as they come in. Keep the goggles for myself. Okay, well, too bad. What do you have exactly? You have some guns. Pepper box. Multi-barrel pistol. Which is actually a little bit better than what I have. Like smaller range. Instead of 9 to 13, it's 10 to 12. So you stand a higher chance of maybe dealing more damage. Lower AP cost, but lower range. Which I don't necessarily like. But also, does my pistol just have one bullet in it? That's a bit weird. We also have a double barrel shotgun, which is not for me. I could buy some more ammo, but I'm sitting at 158 over here for the 9mm, so I feel fine for now. So again, this is going to be obviously an episode where we're more or less just going to be looking at things, I think. For the most part, talking to people, picking up more missions, apparently. What's this thing? Monitors are crowded with columns of stats and odds for upcoming trials, as well as post-trial evaluations. Shooting efficiency and performance rankings for the prosecution and defense. And a list of payouts. What do you mean shooting efficiency for prosecution and defense? Are they shooting at each other in there? They might, but that's weird. Okay, we can place bets, I suppose, on what's gonna happen in court then. Hello, bookie. So no bets until the next case goes to trial, the bookie says. His eyes are riveted to a 3-inch high holographic dancer spinning around in a narrow vertical beam of light, which logic would suggest represent the pole. Alright then, well, when's that? Miniature dancing. Where's that miniature dancing? I don't know. Shrugs empathically and tilts her head to the one side, regarding you like a curious bird. Whenever they find another sucker to replace Bosworth, the man replies, maybe you should give it a shot yourself instead of asking me a million questions. Well, what happens to the Bosworth fella? Dancer jerks back dramatically and pantomimes being shot. So the dancer is real? Hold on. Okay, before tumbling over backwards, slowly falling still in the counter. Well, it's not. I would love to see it. The man nods at his little friend, pretty much. His shield evaporated the dead battery right in the middle of a heated conversation. It's funny as long as it doesn't happen to you. We also have a general store. What does a general store sell? You fight it today, and storekeeper gestures at the arena. No chance to even ask my friend. Okay, so you have... Ooh. You just got a custom ballistic vest. So the armor handle goes down, but most other things go up. All scav, enforcer arm guards, all damaged though. Can't be used with jackets, okay. Melee stuff also cannot be used with the jackets. Just basic stuff for the most part. Arena, you see. Okay. Okay. So this is like a fighty thing. I see. Okay, so you go in here, then you have sort of like a paintball tournament, but with guns, basically. Alright then, well, Chief Justice. Is that how we settle our matters in this universe? You just put people in a arena and whoever comes out alive won. So you're standing in the shadow of a massive arena. Well, not really, I'm like the thing causing a shadow on the arena, but fine. Dozens of shipping containers from the... Okay, fair enough, the walls. Fine. Dozens of shipping containers form the walls at the lowest level and provide seating for hundreds of spectators. A gantry crane towers overhead, rigged with several powerful projectors to illuminate the space below. You wonder for a moment if real daylight is as bright. You want to file a grievance or apply for a job? The speaker is wearing a gold-striped trench coat that marks him for a man of importance. Okay, well, what is this place first and foremost? This, my friend, is the cornerstone of justice in our little town. Welcome to the courthouse. Okay, well, were there laws here? Of course we do, girl. I don't remember what I exactly said, but something about laws. We abide by the Constitution, and much more strictly than those fools in the Habitat. Every accused man in the pit is guaranteed to have his day in court and confront his accuser, just like the Constitution says. If said accuser is unable to make an appearance, a judicial officer appointed by the court will take his place. Alright then, well, what about a trial? If the defendant slays his accuser, or the aforementioned officer, he's cleared of all charges and released. Like, that's not how law works, but sure. If the defendant falls to the accuser, he is declared guilty, posthumously. Of course, okay. Is that actually what you would call a trial? Well, all contests conform to the process of law, he says, with a reassuring pat on your shoulder. And here is where our method is superior. It is immune to the corrupting influence of money. Try to find a system like that on the Habitat. Ha! Okay, well, why not just shoot people who break the law? Due process, my dear. Why? What sort of barbarians do you take us for? Alright then, I suppose. Well, what about the job? Running low on legal representation for the prosecution. And he admits that with a sad shake of his head. Lost 3 officers last week in a string of challenging cases. Well, okay, fine. What do I do here? It's excellent, smiles the man. I'm the court's chief justice, which means that I'm in charge here. You'll start out as a deputy prosecutor, sorting out minor cases, misdemeanors mostly. If you live, I mean, if you do well, you'll be promoted and get to prosecute more interesting cases. Who knows? You might even make judge one day. Ready for your first case? Okay. What do you mean deputy prosecutor here? Back on Earth, you'd be a probationary deputy district attorney, but seeing as there are no districts here and not any attorneys, neither deputy prosecutor will do. Ready for your first case? Okay. No idea, but why not, eh? Let me see. Okay, he pulls out an electronic notepad and begins swiping through a series of screens full of very ornate hard-to-read font. I wait for that. First defendant is one John Doe, meaning he refused to tell us his name. We call that an aggravating circumstance. Our friend Mr. Doe stands accused of cheating during a game of poker. He vehemently denies the charge, don't they all though? A jury of his peers, in this case fellow poker players, yes, agreed that John Doe cheated and also has shifty eyes. Yes, the case goes to trial because of the shifty eyes. Yeah, John's been on a diet of water and untapped hot rations for 3 weeks, so I'm guessing he'll present a pretty weak case. So, when do I get paid here? Mercenary, eh? I think continuing the legacy of our progressive judicial system will be rewarded enough. Wait a moment to see if you'll change your mind. But in any case, a convicted criminal forfeits all possessions to the prosecution, meaning you. Enjoy. Okay, I shall make my case, by which I suppose we're gonna be fighting, right? Okay, first fight. Poor John Doe, do we actually need to do this? Can't I, like, knock him out or something? So, here we go. So, character's initiative determines the turn order in combat. Where do I see that? Do I see that? I don't know. You can click on any name in the turn. Alright, here we go. So, Evans goes. I thought I had not bad initiative. Is that a flat number, by the way? Okay, we can't check that right now. So, yes, you can activate a defensive gadget during the placement stage before a fight starts. Yeah, we're going to be placing ourselves within this thing here. The effect's duration will be reduced by 1 turn, but you won't start the fight defenseless, especially if your initiative is low. Cool. So we start by placing Evans. Left click to select a character, right click to place here. So I think, as Evans goes first, should probably just go here, and then you go all the way over here. So there we go. Yeah, nothing else I think. If we go into here now, I want to check my... Where's the initiative? 20. It is actually only 22 when you have 35. That is okay. Somehow I thought that this was gonna affect it more. Well, actually, it might actually be over here this turn to Yeah, exactly. I'm not that dexterous, that's true. You are 8-9, so okay, fair enough. I'm gonna not go first that often. Right, let's see how it works. We know that we can. Okay, how far can I move? Would this be... What is the red dictating? You have 16 AP. This takes 6 AP. So what's the red? Like you can move super far, but what's the red? I don't know. We're gonna... Oh! You are... You are potentially doing a bit of Overwatch right now. Is that true? Okay, so you're watching certain place. Okay, can I go here? If I go here, no? Doesn't that line mean that he's gonna shoot me? Because I think it does mean that he's gonna shoot me. Okay, you know what? Why don't we just try 38% is not good though. Okay. Well, I mean, he's gonna have a bad time hitting me as well. And I can do a regular, or I can do... here we go. I can aim for his head, and that would be still the same though. So no more... Why is that not... You'd think that that would... Okay, but can I aim for multiple things here? That's also good to know. Over here we can do a snapshot that has less accuracy. I kind of want more accuracy. Is this more accuracy? No, that's less. Long burst, reload. Okay, you know what? First fight of the game, maybe just shell. We're gonna try the 38%. Did make it. 10 damage, lovely. We can shoot again. Yes, we can shoot again. That was a miss though. Now 5 on that one, 10, 8, 9, 8, 12, 14, 12, okay. What's the bullet situation? Bullet situation is fine. So, for evasion, because we have 4 AP left, so let's do that. So, oh, wow, okay. Bit of grazing, I do a reaction attack, and now we missed again, so now, and 18. Ugh. Here I thought that I was good at this. Is that maybe what that all means? Still trying to understand what the red is. I'm just gonna run here and see what happens. Over here. So it didn't do anything. Now how do I... Oh, I only have 2 AP left, but how do I crouch? How do I crouch? Like, or can I not crouch because I ran too far? Let's get some evasion. So, place the cursor over the weapon slot to see the attacks available. Once you're familiar with the attacks, you can use the numeric keys to cycle through them. 4 different armor types: helmet, torso, arms, and legs, which is on damage resistance. Use the attack to target weak spots of your enemies. Cool. Now, Evans. I am gonna go over here. So I don't know what the what are those icons? Because you did not do anything. Only 42 here, which is fascinating. Can I see here? Grace hit. I don't see anything about your defenses necessarily. Like if I do that, 57. I click beat, 51. Hands, 51. Body, 62. Alright, why don't we do that? There we go, 11 damage, good. You only have 1 AP, so that... I'm in some cover, so you actually missed, good. Now over to me. Why can't I... Probably because I didn't have enough AP, as a matter of fact. Okay, let's try some shooting. That was a miss. Try one. Alright, because this is a crap gun. Holy hell, this is a bad gun. Oh, Jesus Lord. Okay, regular shot. Good. Okay, your chances an enemy is affected by many factors, including weapons, quality and range, attack type, cover, etc. You can press Alt while aiming to see a breakdown of your accuracy rating to understand it better. Boom to get a better shot or switch into a secondary weapon or a different attack type is the easiest way to boost accuracy short term. Over to you again. We're gonna keep going with the body shots here. There we go. And another one. You need to reload, I think. No, you don't need to reload. No, because that it was a slightly more... that was an attack that took more AP. There we go. Staggered. Lovely. So you're a little bit badly off here now. Also, spacebar. Oh, wow. Ow. That hurt. That hurt. Let's see if I can become the hero here. I need to reload again. Can I be the hero? Yes, I can be the hero. I won the case. I'm very good at this, as it turns out. Evans, not so much. No, he's more like... he more like carried me. Okay, so... can go and check. There we go. Lovely. Everyone reloads. How do I get out of here, so to speak? You have a better gun, I think. That is a much nicer weapon. We're gonna take that. That is sadly not the same ammo, certainly. No, it is actually the same ammo. Good. Yes, we shall just loot everything, and I'm gonna take that gun because bloody hell, my gun is terrible. There we go. So now I have a AP4 and 4 and 4. This is 5 and 6, so sure, it hasn't got the same range, but the 1-1 ammo is horrible. So yeah, reaction and penetration from this as well. Slightly more to reload. Shall reload right now. Low-end revolver for the budget-minded killer. The Bulldog's range and accuracy are nothing to brag about, but at least it's made from real steel. Yeah, I like that. We have the Piper Jack as well, which is better. That's true. But it only has an effective range of 3. I kind of feel like I do want to have a little bit of range. Like, I would love to get over to this, by the way. Definitely. Ooh, do we have special attacks? Not on that one. This one has special attack bullseye. But yes, we need cells for this. I would love to go over to this one as quickly as we can. All right then. Anything else in here? Nope. What we should do, obviously, for you should utilize this. Just do that. How do I... Oh, have we leveled up? We might have leveled up. Yeah, I did. Oh, maybe I did not. So sure, I didn't. So use a medikit. How do I use a medikit? Hold on. How do I use a medikit? Okay. Open the party management screen. Isn't this the part? That is not the party management screen. This is the... Oh, right. I don't need to do that. I remember now. Get that back. We can go into the party management screen and we can just say heal you up. So that uses 2 medikits. There we go. That's how you do that. Now I have leveled up, which is very exciting. How do we do this? Okay, so alright. I suppose then when you level up, really nothing happens. I should assume that I have gotten a bit more health, maybe, but I don't think I did. No, I'm at 40 still. But I did get another feat, so that's lovely. Now, maybe more initiative, but now I realize that 4 isn't that much. 4 is actually not that much. Okay, skill level of critical chance. Don't exactly know which one that was. 12 initiative, 4 action points in the first turn, so I could go like first, potentially go first. Actually, it wouldn't go before Evans anyway. Okay. Opportunist, reaction 30, reaction attack, etc. Quick fingers has to cause a reload. I wouldn't mind that now that I think about it. That wouldn't be bad. And a little bit of initiative. That's not terrible. Party members I don't care about. Evasion, HP, critical damages have. That might not be bad. On-kill action points. Max implants would be interesting. And I can get educated. Extra experience. Another tagged skill. Would be interesting. Skill gain on science and stealth skills increased by 35, also retroactively. What do I have in? Let's say ranged. Penetration plus 10. Critical damage 15. Skill gain, energy weapons, etc. I mean, that could be interesting. Energy weapons, because I do have one. No ammo right now. I didn't even check the shop, I realized. Did they sell ammo? Probably not, because it's a good weapon. Okay. Less noise per generation per tile. Action generator of noise. Would be interesting. There are also takedowns apparently. Still don't know exactly when that's gonna happen. Stake increased by 5, which is bloody much. Yellow tile range increased to 30. I don't even know what that means. And then we have takedown AP cost reduced to 3 AP. Noise cut by half. Moving cost 1 AP. Can use movement AP in stealth. I mean, when we lockpicked or rather got into the thing in the beginning of the game, my character stealthed automatically. Is that how that's gonna function? I don't know. This is a difficult one. There's a lot of, you know, fine ones. There's no one that sort of sticks out necessarily. I mean, I suppose the whole skill gain on science and stealth skills increased by 35. So that would be biotech, computers, electronics, as well as obviously lockpick, steel, and sneak. 35% extra would be nice. It would be nice, but do I want to go down the route of a little bit more combat-y things? Man, this is a bit difficult. I haven't really gotten. You know what? I'm gonna leave that be for now, because apparently I can just add it later. Because as I said, I haven't really felt like I'm far enough to know exactly what I want. To get the charge A, let me know when you're ready for your next trial, or number 1 legal representative is out with a shattered kneecap and we got a full docket. No, that's fine. I'll come back. We've done 1. So I've successfully mediated, so to speak, by which I mean I killed someone. Can I get in? No, you don't go through there. So right then, we have need money, come see Earl. Is that you? Earl? Who's Earl? I don't know who Earl is. We shall go and check. Now that I said it, we're gonna check you. So you did have ammo. But did you have? No. 9mm shell, 45.6. So I suppose the whole energy cell thingamajig is not going to be easy to come by. Okay, browse wares. Yep. Shell is 9mm for 0.45, 5.56. Okay, so yes. Probably gonna get there at some point, but not right now. Right. Chance, where are we? Let me potentially wait with that one. We also have Samson over here. We also have a scav, or 2 scavs indeed. Talk chance, steal Samson's key. Okay, right. Why don't we check this out? Is it that I'm gonna... Where do I steal his key from? I can talk to him. Hello. Hello, Samson. Samson gives you a sharp look when you move next to him, clearly fighting the urge to tell you to piss off. Okay, well, I can actually tip him off here. He seems to not be a friendly person. So why don't we order him a drink? So, seeing that you're just another customer, Samson relaxes and switches his attention to one of the serving. Girls, alright. I have 3. Let's try this and see what happens. Success! Cool. You spill a drink on Samson, causing a commotion and making his key disappear. I did it. And not only did I make the key disappear, I made Samson disappear. He's gone. Lovely. Now what are you lovely fellas doing right here? Hello? You don't want to talk, apparently. That's fair. Are you people we are gonna come back to, maybe? Right, what do we have here? May the Lord have mercy on your soul. A mercy guard, you say? Is mercy expecting you, asked the guard, taking a break from daydreaming? So mercy. Person in here called Mercy, then. Gotcha. Alright, well, why don't we... I think we have time. We can go and have a chat to Chance. See what it is that we need to do here. Can I talk my way out of this, is what I'm wondering. Can I get up here, by the way? Why not? There's literally a ladder here. But apparently, ladders are not anything I know how to use. So we're still not going to be stealing a lot of stuff just now. Right, Chance. Do I know you? Says him. The man stares in your general direction, his pupils so dilated it's like looking into 2 bottomless holes. Well, Earl told me to find you here. Okay, yeah, good. You know what your job is, right? Looking, and he's asking, looking anything but confident. If things go smoothly, I make the deal and you get paid for doing nothing. That's what I'm hoping for, of course. But if the Grangers turn weasel on us, you need to stand up and fast. Remember this, if I don't get paid, you don't get paid. So what is the nature of the deal exactly? So the Granger wants a control module for one of their towers. I happen to have an extra one I don't need. Alright, fine. We shall guide you to the place. We are... I don't know if I know where this is. You follow Chance to the outskirts of the pit. This would be like further north if this is the north direction. Out beyond the densely populated center, the environment ironically gets more orderly as the towering container stacks fall into countless perfectly squared rows. Nothing here seems to have shifted an inch since the ship left Earth orbit a million years ago. I hope that that is just a figure of speech, not actually millions of years ago. We would have come further in a million years, I think. Then you arrive at the only open container in sight with dull glow within, signaling a human presence. Okay, let's have a bit of a look. Hello. This cozy, you are special looking. 3 men stand silently about a portable heater, the ship equivalent of the Frontier campfire, minus the good cheer. Do you have it? The man in charge says in a voice hoarse and low. The left side of his face is disfigured with gruesome saucer-sized scars. So you are indeed, you have a unique appearance, I would assume. The angry orange light of an ocular implant is doing duty for a missing eye. You can't help but wonder about the tentacle that must have delivered that kiss. Everyone's heard the stories, of course, but you felt better telling yourself they were exaggerated. Ooh. Things lurking in the deep, I suppose. So Chance hurriedly yanks a dusty old control module from his belt bag and passes it to Scarface, apparently his name is. The Granger glances down at it, no more than a quick take, and tosses it to the ground. What's the deal? Chance's voice fights the tense silence like a mouse struggling against a snake. You wanted a tower control module? I brought you a tower control module. Now where's my money? I've got shit to do. He cuts his eye at you, both in a naked appeal for support and to give himself a break from looking at his mark. Scarface isn't so interested in Chance anymore, though his implant is giving you a hard stare, and your guessing is doing more than just staring. Judging by the design, it's military hardware already locked in and analyzing its target. So I can say the money is the money, like I said, best if you don't make us ask again. Or, what if I can get this module for you, maybe? What if I can help? Head Granger contemplates your offer for a moment, and you'll get paid, and well, he says cautiously, but as far as I know, the only place to find one is Mission Control Center. Your friend claimed he knew a diver who had recovered the kind of module we need. Since he lied, I assume it's still there. The diver who sent it didn't return. Ooh. there's the diving bit. I shall find a way. Good. If you make it back, come and see me at our camp. Name's Gideon, not Scarface. We'll look after your friend in the meantime. Gideon says, nodding at chance. He has a debt to work off, and lucky for him, we can always use extra manpower. Well, lovely. So there we go. We kind of screwed Chance over there, didn't we? And on this, we can climb certain ladders then. Gotcha. Alright then, well, where the hell am I now? Well, I can fast travel, that is true. Might actually just do that, but are there things here that I can even do anything with? I do need to specifically climb this and have a fade to black situation. Alright then. Yeah. Truth be told, doesn't seem like there is a whole lot to do in here. So how the hell do I even get back? I get back here. Okay, so we have some more. Oh, here's some people at least. F the habitat. Good. Yeah, we have some people here. And this is okay, so we have some stuff over here, but we seem to not be interested in these places anyway. How do I can I just click here? My characters are just gonna make it. I suppose we're gonna come out here, right? Yes, that says literally outskirts. There we are. Lovely. So why don't we just run back to Boone's Moonshine, and we shall end the episode here. And what I suppose we'll do in the next episode is just I've gotten a significant amount of missions right now, so we have stuff to do. Now, doing more stuff here, I'm not 100% sure how interested I am in that. Maybe if I got another follower, we can go in and do some stuff. But right now, just me and Evans. And it feels like I'm going to be using more... oh, hello, Mercy Guard. Ooh. Strength to climb that thing. For some reason. What I was about to say was that... I have no idea what I was about to say. Just caught myself off guard, so to speak. Anyway, there is some stuff over here and more people to find. Travel to hydroponics. Not 100% sure how we do that. Shall have to think a little bit about the feet. You can also, yes, you can have another. Why do you have 2 feet, by the way? Why do you have 2 feet? Have you earned a feat? Ooh, did I actually get... look at that. General reputation. Combat 1. But yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a think about this. I am sort of leaning towards the energy weapon thing, Master Blaster. Accuracy plus 20, pretty damn good. Critical chance plus 12. Penetration plus 10. That's good. But obviously not important right now because we literally do not have a gun we can use because we don't have ammo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think a little bit about this. So in the next episode, I'm just simply gonna keep on going. While there are absolutely things to do, I haven't actually talked to you, I realize. While there are things to do, obviously, there also isn't that much, which to some degree, oh, look at that, we can sneak in there. While there are things to do, there aren't that many things to do, and for some reason I kind of like that. I kind of approve. And the reason why I kind of approve is that well, we've been doing a lot of stuff in, let's say, Baldur's Gate 3. So many things everywhere. Kind of feels nice to have a little bit more of a streamlined experience, not gonna lie. And so far, like, the actual dialogues and interactions, they have been great so far, so not having too much of it, I'm not terribly sad about that, let's just say. But yes, more of this is gonna come, obviously, in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.